welcome to another episode on the Keep Reet YouTube channel, and let's get straight into the damage report from Drift Appalachia. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. We've all learnt now. I didn't film any of the process because I've only had a couple of days and it's been a few weeks now, so to get it all done. But I'm pretty stoked with the outcome. It was a pretty cool situation. We're down here at the Grip Royale shop, Grip Royale. This is Scott, the owner, and yeah, and Mike. G'day, mate. And yeah, he's been nice enough to lend me his shop to service the cars and fix them up. So I've been slaving the last couple of days, and I'm stoked I did because this thing is ready for the event that these guys are putting on, which is the Drift Mansion 4th of July. Yeah. Basically like a little Matsuri festival vibes. Yeah. Just tiny bit of drinking, I'm sure. Just fun. Yeah.
After track goes cool.
What's going on, guys? A little interruption to the video you're currently watching. If you want to support what we do on the Keep It Reet YouTube channel, check out our merch store, keepitreit.com.au. We ship worldwide. Wherever you are, you can be rocking some Keep It Reet merch. We do have a little excess of these pre-order VLTs. They're absolutely premium. We have a couple sizes left, so if you want to jump on them, jump on it. We got some new stickers as well. And a whole other range of merch. Anyway, if you want to support what we do, this is absolutely premium quality merch, so check it out. Links in the description. Back to the video.
All right, and he's got some pretty cool cars which we'll go over. But yeah, damage report. This is where we hit. I'll throw in a little clip from the last vlog and what happened. So good, I kind of just took it on the guard and the nudge bar there. Cool. And they pushed into the oil cooler, which is why the oil. I basically had bald tires, sent it, and ended up off the mountain because I came in way hotter than usual. I don't know if just the temperature of the asphalt. I didn't do many laps that second day, and yeah, the forward grip was insane, and then the side bite was just lacking, especially because the tires were pretty much they only had like that one lap in them, but I was like, she'll be right, usual. And yeah, overcooked it just off the edge, hit into the gravel, couldn't get out of it, got beached, and then got smacked by the S14. And then you've seen the Fox body sent it Dukes of Hazzard style off the edge, and it was a pretty scary situation. But luckily, all of us actually came out of it pretty good. All the cars got pulled out fine. And all our damage isn't insane, but yeah, shout out to old mate for being a hero and not full sending it into my front end, because then it would have been a different story. But yes, here's the guard that's magically now repaired, and inside here had a little kink in the bonnet which got out pretty well. Everything's clicking back down. Rad support was kicked up here, and the tub was all smashed up. So I just ratchet strapped this corner that way, gave it a few hits, pulled the nudge bar all the way back this way, and now it's sitting. It actually, after pretty much one strong pull, and it's come back straight to where it should be. And glued this back up, glued the tabs back in the headlight. Yeah, smack all that down. Fresh oil cooler, thanks to PWR. Fresh boy in there, nice. And I put a fresh oil power steering cooler at the same time, just cause. So now it's all good to go. The camber was smacked in a little bit here, so that was shoved down, so I'm glad I saw that. Just adjusted these bolts, pull it back, it's all good. And the sacrificial bolt in the accostal, just the vertical bolt, was bent again, so replaced that. And yeah, I've actually changed the Ackerman settings for this event for some funds, but she's back how it should be. But yeah, pretty cool story. What was your friend's name that came down again? Matt. So you threw up a story of me being here, and yeah, he messaged you and said, I think he said jokingly, like, let me come fix it, basically.
Yeah,
and
he's like, let me come get on that thing.
And I was like, actually, that'd probably be really good because this guard is mangled, and I'm definitely not going to be able to do a very good job of getting it. Yeah. Right. And he came down with all these tools, and yeah, he's somehow got the body shape back, which is a very painful shape to get. This thing was like fully folded up this way and flat like a pancake, and he somehow managed to get all the body lines straight back there. It's all looking pretty damn good, especially from 20 meters away. But yeah, I just got to get some paint mixed up and smooth that out when I can be bothered. But yeah, he even fixed my door dents that have been there since I've been here. So she's ready for a show and shine, I reckon. But yeah, enough about this. She's good to go for Drift Mansion. This is out of fresh service too. I scared Scott in it the other day, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, it scared the mess out of me, man.
But yeah, show us around. Tell us what Grip Royal is.
Cool. So
And,
Grip Royal is we make custom steering wheels and shift knobs. I've been doing this for about 14 years. Been deeply rooted in the drifting community, and luckily the business has kind of grown as the sport grows. And what kind of differentiates us from our competitors is I actually do the custom paint jobs and custom engraving and stuff on all the wood wheels. And that was kind of how we started, was doing custom paint jobs, doing the crazy colors that we really never saw before. And now you kind of see that a lot of places. But since then, we've also started making custom shift knobs, where Mike makes acrylic shift knobs cast made from scratch here in-house, and we make those to order based on what the customer wants. But yeah, so as you can see, lots of drift cars, and none of these are customer cars. We don't work on other people's cars, unless it's a friend. But we like to play with the cars and lose our money that way. And then, Grip Roll is the business. It's kind of how we try to stay afloat. So this is our shop. We've kind of separated everything. One side is, as you can see, automotive, and the other side is more like inventory and where we do like all the product packaging and assembly, things of that sort. And so we spend a lot of times in this sauna of a shop. As Jason will tell you, it is extremely humid, it's extremely hot. I did not go swimming earlier, so we're soaking wet.
I've been raiding your fridge big time.
Yeah, right.
These last few days. So how long did you say you've been operating now? It's a while.
How long have I been what?
Operating, like running the business.
Oh yeah, running. So the business we formed in 2010 or 2011, like legitimately set up like a business license and everything. About a year before that, so about 14, 15 years, Grip Rolls existed.
Dang.
Started on a lot of forums, just kind of like messaging people on forums, Zilvia, Club 4AG, stuff like that. And yeah, it's grown a lot, and it's our livelihood. Mike and I, it's our 9 to 5, and every hour after and before, and weekends, and we love it. We love what we do, and we hope to get to do it forever. So
100%, and they're really cool steering wheels. I won one of them for the mid pond, the bash they did down there, and yeah, they're really nice, solid steering wheels. They got a really good feel to them. They're not going to be bending anytime soon.
Yeah,
from the feels of it. They got a nice, really
strong.
thick. I don't know what you call it, the inside section of it.
Yeah. The grip area we've got pretty well reinforced. It's connected to the spokes. The spokes are nice, thick material as well. Again, just having been tracking the cars since I started the business. That's what we needed to be. Strong, durable, but customizable, and lots of options. So
100%.
But yeah, and then lots of cars. We're gonna bring. We call this car Hot Ice.
Just quickly, before you get into your cars, I know everyone's looking at this in the background, and I'm sure we probably put it in the thumbnail. So we're going to get into that very soon, because I know you'll want to see it. We're going to go over his cars, but also I want to mention, if you want to see some of the Grip Royal steering wheels in Australia, make sure you smack a comment, let us know your favorite steering wheel, what you want to see, and if you want to buy one in Australia, locally.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be super cool.
So yeah, your car.
Yeah, so we call this car Hot Ice, but this car actually has a really cool story. So this was our friend Andrew Chang. He was like the local drift organizer for many years. I met him through the local group, and this was his car. He kind of got out of drifting, after doing it for 20-something years. He found some new passions in life, and the car was tore down, motor was out, tore down, and a group of us came together and decided to make the car all of ours, because we couldn't always keep our personal cars running at the same time, right? So it's like of 5 of us, one person's car would run, one person's would be broken, one person would be out of drifting for that year. So we just collectively came together and we're like, all right, so if we're not gonna be able to tandem together, let's at least have one car where we can work on it, share it, and enjoy the sport. And that's how it started. And then I went way overboard with Grip Royal's budget, and obviously I do this for a living, so I had way more time on it. and it's still our group car and we share it, but I probably drive it 9 times more than everybody else does. So it's not my car, but it's my car. It's makes about 350 on a GTX 2863.
Yep. Left-hand drive, obviously, so 240.
Yep.
But with the SR swap.
Yep, and nothing on it stock. Everything's been done 2 or 3 times now. It's been hit in the front, it's been hit in the side, and we just try and keep the frame as straight as possible. And yeah, it's a fun little setup. You know, it doesn't need crazy power, but as
I saw you
as it
out.
stays together.
I saw you out slaying the other day at that local meet.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'll throw in a couple of clips there, and I've seen you're a big supporter of Kansai too, which is awesome.
Yep. We run the wheels on everything. The wheels look great. I love the price point. Yeah, and then
They take it.
C5 here is just my street car. It's basically stock engine internals, all drivetrain and drivetrain suspension, steering mods, stuff like that. But everything's like real modest modifications, lots of cooling, things like that. So I love that car. That car can drive anywhere. It's super reliable, and you can beat on it and then go to the grocery store and take a road trip. Like,
That's it. V8 things, huh?
which there's no way in hell I would do that with this.
No.
Never. But this is Mike's 350Z that we just built last year. It was just a piece of junk when we got it, and there's on our YouTube channel, there's a little kind of story of what we used to build it and the condition it was in before. But yeah, just your typical dress up and suspension, angle mods, stuff like that. It's stock power, really weak VQ, but it's actually really toned too. It still has cats on it, and like the exhaust doesn't sound ridiculous.
Yeah,
so.
keep that note down.
Yeah, exactly. So no trumpets here. But yeah, it's real clean.
Yeah, it's
Just
nice.
try to give it some style, because either
you
you
gotta-
love these or you hate them.
Yeah.
And
If you're going to style one, this is definitely the way to go. It's nice,
Right.
simple, clean, nice
Yep.
wide body, fat wheels.
Yep,
Cool
yep.
color, done.
exactly, the color does a lot for it. So,
Yeah.
and then we'll go to what everyone will want to talk about.
The beast. What is this thing?
So-
What is it?
It's a Zenki S14. We got it 10 years ago or so. All the fenders were already cut. It's been hit in a few spots. All the glass was out of it. It was not a roller. It was literally a bare shell. And we knew that we really couldn't do much with it for a drift car 10 years ago. So we had already welded the grating on and lifted it, got some subframes, made it a roller, threw the off-road wheels on. Because we're here in North Mississippi, so there's lots of like off-roading, mud bogging, that kind of stuff. And even though that's not my jam, we kind of figured, oh, this will be fun, like a side project, a side quest for us.
Yeah, this thing will be so much fun. And the styling of it, I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full Mad Max spec.
Mad Max style. And yeah, a couple of years ago, Danger Dan was here and did a lot of the fabrication. It's got a Cage Kits cage, and mounted this Duramax radiator. He did some of the modifications to it.
That's a big ass radiator.
Yeah. And so, and then we've got like, these are hoses from like
insane hose.
giant like equipment.
Yeah.
From like giant generators and stuff like that for buildings, for like a hospital. But yeah, it wasn't supposed to be as well done as it is. It was supposed to be like a real low budget, just backwoods country kind of thing.
good.
And it's turned into something really, really nice. So now we've got a 5.3 liter LS truck engine in it. This has not started up yet. But this is the second power plant. Originally, it had a first generation small block Chevy 350, which was a carbureted engine from the 60s. And that was just kind of like hodgepodge with leftover parts from my dad. And we grenaded that thing after like 2 driving sessions. So this was the more modern application. We went from like, the 60s all the way to like 2005 as far as power plant. And yeah, this thing's not anything crazy. It's got all the dress up bits from Holley and lots of maintenance done to it so that hopefully it'll be dependable. It's got a big Stage 3 drift cam from Michigan Motorsports in it that I'm yet to hear, but I I've heard it in some other cars and it sounds real nasty.
It looks like it's going to be a setup with everything you've got there.
Yeah, I think it's going to sound great, and I'm excited to have the exhaust go under the car and exit out the back, because previously we had derby headers that came out here and you couldn't hear a damn thing.
I have a feeling as soon as this thing's going, you're probably going to try and switch it back to a drift car. No, too far gone.
The transmission in it's a T5 from an old IROC Z,
True.
which is really small.
Yeah, we got the T5s at home, I think.
Yeah, and this probably makes 100 horsepower more than it can handle.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it'll last a little bit, just with like no grip.
No clutch kicks too.
I can't not. You know, I drive 300 horsepower cars all the time. I drive with the clutch, so.
You won't need no clutch kicks with this thing.
Hopefully not, and you know, again, with the knobbies and keeping it in the dirt and gravel and stuff, hopefully it doesn't hook up at all, because I think the moment it hooks up, it's just gonna shatter that transmission.
Game over. Very cool, I like it.
Yeah.
I dig it a lot. I'm sure everyone else does too. Let us know what you think. All right, we'll do a quick quick through the shop, and then,
Cool, so again, we do like all the product packaging and inventory stuff over here. We actually have AC, so please join us.
Oh, I can't wait. Look at me sweating.
Right?
That's nice.
It's like a whole nother world. So lots of GIF nostalgia everywhere, and everything's decorated. But this is my office. We do all the custom engraving here. We got, you know, custom horn delete plates that we do for people. A lot of driver numbers, things like that. Cool, fun phrases, whatever you got. And yeah, lots of event posters and stuff from places we've been, and friends and their businesses, and you know, you get it. Drifting culture stuff. So
Yeah, definitely. I love the styling of everything you've got in here. It's nice and clean.
yeah, and here we've got Mike's office, and Austin's working hard at the video editing stuff, and or he's hardly working.
He's pretending as soon as we come in.
But yeah, more decorations. Mike's got a bunch of stuff from Nate at which Austin, didn't you shoot that stuff?
Yeah.
That was you and Matt that shot that?
Yeah, Grid Life way back in the day.
Yeah, I think 2019 at Road Atlanta maybe. So
You were saying you were heavily involved with the clutch kicker stuff and still are?
Yeah, so I helped found it way back when, and still working on it to this day. Yep.
And there was an announcement just recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, that we are now at Mid-Pond, so that's going to be the new home of the competition series.
How cool. Cool to see that come back.
Yeah.
Super cool.
yeah,
Nice.
that'll be fun. A whole new life to clutch kickers. So yeah, lots of years captured here, and this is our shipping room. We do keep a lot of the small parts and stuff. We've got a lot of different horn buttons that we sell. You know, we assemble these, so this is what I do in my spare time. And people are like, what do you do for fun? I make horn buttons, you know.
All the horn buttons, goddamn.
Right. So
What's your favorite? Well, surely.
man, I like just our logo in different colors.
Yeah, that is nice.
So you can see I've got all the different shades and colors and stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe like the sad boy emo metal-y type stuff, you know? Yeah, a bunch of little bits in here. And again, this is where every order gets packaged, so you've got a few ready to go out for customers. And then this is our display break room, if you will. We've got
There's that
again,
fridge. I've been emptying.
yeah, about $1 million in stickers here on the fridge. This fridge has had a rod knock for about 7 years now. When it kicks on, and you can hear it down the hallway. It's either cammed out or it's got a rod knock. One of the two.
I need to get some of my stickers on it, but they're all packed away annoyingly.
Yeah. Maybe when you
I'll get
pull out
some.
stuff.
Yeah, we'll have them all there for sure.
So yeah, and then just a lot of these are like steering wheels that we just put on display because they had like blends or maybe were things that we did and I kind of messed up, because I don't like to waste new inventory, but when it's something that I kind of messed up, it's like, okay, we'll just put that in the display room and use it for that. Find some potential there.
I like it.
But yeah, some of Mike's shift knobs on display. Again, normally he makes them to order for the customers, so these are just like spares that he's made when we go to car shows and stuff. And
Really cool.
yeah, so
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the display toilet as well.
oh yeah, you want to see that? All right, the famous bathroom again.
A lot's gone down in here apparently. No.
Yeah. You can't wait to sit on this throne. But yeah, lots of just stuff we've acquired over the years, and lots of memories and drift nostalgia, and you know, just There's a lot of stuff in here for many years.
Yeah, it's very cool. I love the OG. Where'd you get the baby wheel? Did you get that made? Or?
I can't remember who gave us that. I think somebody gave us that like at an event.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff in here from like 15 years ago.
Crazy.
So yeah, some
Very
of it's
cool.
our cars, some of it's friends' cars, whatever. Just
Nice.
a little bit of everything. Probably my favorite stuff.
OG stuff, yeah.
Yeah, from Club Loose. Fuck you, I'm drifting. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but glad to have you here, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
Checking
it a
out
lot.
the shop and sharing it with the world, and
Definitely.
yeah, this is Grip World. So
I appreciate it, man.
if you're ever in the area, swing by, and if you're not, now you just got the virtual tours.
What area are we in?
We are in North Mississippi, right outside of Memphis, Tennessee.
And it's hot.
Yep. Wear shorts.
Nice.
Maybe no shirt at all.
All right. Thank you for the tour.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's it. That's done. Hope you enjoyed the video and the tour of Grip Royal. And make sure you smack that like and subscribe, because we'll be back in the Wagoon at Drift Mansion, and then we're heading up to Grid Life, Wisconsin after that. So if you're around, come grab some merch, come say hey. We've got stickers, we got the Barrawagz tees and all the other good stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.